We pull up to your place. Engine sighs and goes quiet. Your porch light flickers once, like it's changed its mind. Keys in the cup holder, your bag by your feet. You trace the fog on the windshield, write nothing, then wipe it clean. You check your phone for the time and turn it face down in your lap. Your thumb hovers over the door handle, like it's reading braille on the past. So we sit in the parked car long after arriving. The song ends, but we stay. Silence hums louder than anything playing. Leaving feels like a mistake. If I put it in drive, does this all fade away? So we sit in the parked car long after arriving, pretending the night can't break. Street lamp paints your profile gold on your tired eyes. You laugh at something you don't say and swallow the back half of a sigh. Your jacket's half unzipped, you say you're kinda cold. I offer my sleeve like a truce. You slip your fingers in just to hold. There's a receipt on the dashboard from some cheaper, easier day. Crumbled proof we've done this before. Arrive and not quite walk away. Your name hangs on my tongue like smoke that won't dissolve. Every exit in this tiny space feels like a math I can't solve. We sit in the parked car long after arriving. The song ends, but we stay. Silence hums louder than anything playing. Leaving feels like a mistake. If I open your door, does the spell start to break? So we sit in the parked car long after arriving, stuck between go and wait. You ask, are you tired? I lie and say not yet. Truth is, I'm scared to go home to rooms that you haven't met. Your mascara's a little smudged from laughing too hard at dinner. I wanna fix it with my thumb, but that would make me a sinner. Radio screen is dark blue. Clock blinks 1:38. We're both too old for teenage games, but too young to call it fate. Somewhere your laundry's waiting, somewhere my dishes stacked. Out there the world keeps moving, here time forgets the track. We sit in the parked car long after arriving. The song ends, but we stay. Silence hums louder than anything playing. Leaving feels like a mistake. If I say what I mean, is it already too late? So we sit in the parked car long after arriving, letting the night dictate. Condensation on the glass, tiny stars we made from breath. You draw a crooked little heart, then smear it into a mess. Headlights pass like passing thoughts, glancing off your face. Every flash another version of us that actually leaves this place. Your hand finds the volume knob, turns up to hear the end, but the track just hits that empty space where the chorus used to live. What if we stayed right here, lived our whole lives in this front seat? Groceries spoiling in the back, both our hearts stuck on repeat. What if we crack the windows windows, let the cold night air rush in. Would it scare us into motion or seal us deeper in? You say this is stupid and laugh till your voice shakes, then whisper, I don't wanna go yet. Like that's the only prayer you make. We sit in the parked car long after arriving. The song ends, but we stay, breathing in rhythm, afraid of deciding who leaves who and who remains. If I shift into reverse, do we both disengage? So we sit in the parked car long after arriving, loop in the same old day. The clock rolls over again, numbers change and we don't. I know tomorrow's already started, still stuck on tonight's last note. Your neighbor's porch light flicks on and off like a warning sign. The world clearing its throat politely, saying, kids. The fan draws circles in the dark. Your hair spills over my old shirt. A street lamp hums behind the blinds, but in here nothing hurts. Your breathing finds its hidden pace, that tiny hitch then easing down. One hand curled under your cheek, like you set your own soft ground. Your lashes tremble once, then still that last small smile begins to fade. The armor you wore all damn day slips off in this unmade bed that smells like coffee, rain, deadlines, dishes in the sink. But here you are, so plain, so close, more fragile than you think. I watch you fall asleep before me, your face finally unguarded. The world feels safe in that small silence, like every war has parted. I promise myself not to move, not to chase this moment away. If stillness is the only prayer, I know I'll learn how to stay. Your phone lights up across the room, name I know, but I let it ring. There's a missed call choir on your screen, all the chaos that they bring. You've been holding up the sky, grinning through another fire. Now the sky is folded in your fists, loose as open as you tire. The hallway clock ticks out of time, dust is dancing in the beam of the one cracked slab we never fixed. Quiet riots in my seams. I trace the freckles on your arm with eyes alone. I barely breathe, afraid my gaze might wake you up, afraid of what I'd see. I watch you fall asleep before me, your face finally unguarded. The world feels safe in that small silence, like every war has parted. I promise myself not to move, not to chase this moment away. If stillness is the only prayer, I know I'll learn how to stay. There were nights I slept in stations, sharing benches with my doubt, afraid of being seen this close inside, worn out. There were loves that left at sunrise, boots half-laced, a quiet door, leaving coffee rings and questions, nothing more. Now your breath paints every second on the ceiling, on my chest. I count each rise like borrowed time, afraid to test what happens if I clear my throat, what happens if I shift my knee. Will the spell snap like a thread? Will you turn and run from me? Your shoulder twitches in a dream, some distant storm behind your eyes. You murmur fragments of a name, then let the thunder die. I wonder what you're running through, fields of shame or open light. If I could fold myself inside, I'd hold you through that fight. My arms half numb beneath your weight, pins and needles creeping slow. A selfish spark says move a bit, but I tell it no. If I can't carry all your days, let me carry you tonight. A crooked spine, a frozen limb for this fragile, fleeting sight. I watch you fall asleep before me, your face finally unguarded. The world feels safe in that small silence, like every war has parted. I promise myself not to move, not to chase this moment away. If stillness is the only prayer I know, I'll learn how to stay. The fan keeps tracing lazy ovals, clock hands stumble past their mark. Somewhere sirens scrape the distance, but they don't touch this dark. I breathe you in, the quiet proof that love can be this small, this true. I hold my ground, a living statue just watching over you. You lean on the headboard, knees like a little tent. Dog pressed into my ankles, curtain leaking in. Dust doing slow gymnastics in the lamp's cheap halo. Paperback held one-handed, thumb breaking the spine. You promised to protect, you clear your throat once, like you're knocking on the air. Chapter 7, you announce like it matters, like it's news, and it kind of is to you. You hunt for the last dog-eared page, grinning when you find it. There's a coffee ring on the back cover, stained shaped like a continent you've never been to. You say, this part hurts. You always say, this part hurts before the part that hurts you, not me. You read to me from a book, you love words you've worn thin, underlined in 3 colors. Notes in the margins, crowding the paragraphs. Dates scribbled sideways, proof you've done this ritual before, with earlier versions of yourself. I'm not really catching the plot. Some soldier, some sister, some lighthouse, some long winter nobody deserves. Names blowing past me like receipts in a parking lot. I let them go, let them scatter. I'm collecting something else. voice trips over foreign cities. How you taste each vowel like you're checking it's still sweet. The way you speed up when the character runs, even though you're sitting still, even though you're not going anywhere. I'm not listening to the story, I'm listening to the way your voice slows down on the words you're secretly afraid of, on the sentences that sound like us. I'm not following the chapters, I'm following every breath between the sounds. How you stretch out tiny phrases like you're giving them a house. The plot can fall apart around us. I just need the way your voice slows down. You stop to complain about the font, too small, too cramped. You say they don't care about our eyes, and I think mine only care about your mouth. But I don't say it, I let you flip the page, paper scratching paper, tiny storm in your hands. There's a crease from where you cried once years ago. You trace it unconsciously like a weather-worn path. You use that lecturing tone for the author's favorite line, like you're defending a friend who isn't in the room. You say, listen, this is genius, and I pretend I'm trying, I really do. But the ceiling fan is spelling your name with every slow rotation. Your wristwatch taps the mattress, keeping time with your tongue. I count the freckles on your arm. Instead of the characters, I lean closer, just enough to feel your breath bounce off the page and land on my cheek. I'm not listening to the story, I'm listening to the way your voice slows down when the lovers almost get it right, then miss each other by one street. I'm not tracing their misfortune, I'm tracing every shiver in your sound. How you linger on the maybe like it's hanging in our house. The plot can twist itself in circles. I just need the way your voice slows down. You pause on a comma like it's a cliff edge. Look up to see if I'm caught, if I'm clinging, if I'm dangling. I nod like I'm dangling, but I'm an anchor right here to your jaw moving in profile. There's a word you always mispronounce. You stumble, blush, laugh, start the sentence over, give it a second chance. You say, why is language like this? I think so I can hear you wrestle it, so I can watch you soften it till it fits your mouth. You lower your volume for the quiet parts, for the graveyards, the late night kitchens, the almost apologies. You drop your register like you're tucking the scene into bed, like you're tucking me into. Sidewalk cracks and summer dust, storefront gates already down. Late bus sighs at the corner leaves us walking this small, sleepy town. We kick a bottle down the block, watch it wobble like our thoughts. You say, guess it's getting late, but your voice sounds like it's time. Street dog noses through a bag. Somewhere a TV laughs too loud. We're floating on the edge of it, on the quiet side of the crowd. I fake a yawn and swallow it. You fake a smile you can't quite fit. We both keep talking about nothing at all, like the words could build a brick wall. We walk home slowly so the night won't end. Drag our shadows out around each bend. Your hand brushes mine and I don't pretend that I don't feel it, feel it, feel it again. We walk home slowly, taking our time. Every cracked step feels like a sign. If this is the start, don't draw the line. Let the world fall quiet just for us tonight. Your sleeve catches on my wrist, little static, little spark. I mumble something, half a joke. You laugh too long in the dark. A window flickers, second floor. Someone's washing dishes late. We wonder what the story is just to keep our own awake. You tell me how you missed your stop from reading far past page 10. I say I did the same last week, just to circle back again. We trace the routes we almost took, names and places like a folded map. Every remember when we pull feels like pulling you closer back. We walk home slowly so the night won't end. Drag our shadows out around each bend. Your hand brushes mine and I don't pretend that I don't feel it, feel it, feel it again. We walk home slowly, taking our time. Every cracked step feels like a sign. If this is the start, don't draw the line. Let the world fall quiet just for us tonight. You point out that crooked sign, the one that always makes you grin. Say I pass this every day, how'd I never let you in? We count the cars that whisper by, license plates like little codes. You read one like a fortune strip, say look, it says don't go home. My heel scarves chalk from some old game, faded boxes, ghost of play, hopscotch, truth or dare. You say what would you choose today? You tilt your head, I dodge your eyes. I'm tripping over all my lies. I'm not that tired, I start to say, but my heart's the one that gives it away. We walk home slowly so the night won't end. Drag our shadows out around each bend. Your hand brushes mine and I don't pretend that I don't feel it, feel it, feel it again. We walk home slowly, taking our time. Every cracked step feels like a sign. If this is the start, don't draw the line. Let the world fall quiet just for us tonight. Air is thin, the street is wide. We're walking right down the center line. Every little silence stretching like laundry on a midnight wire. Your thumb skims over my knuckles, like you're checking if I'm real. I say, guess the city's half asleep. You say, or it's giving us the wheel. A bike rolls past with a blinking light, red dot pulsing through the blue. We both turn to watch it fade, like a preview of losing you. What if we just keep on walking? It slips out softer than a prayer. You look at me like a question mark, then like you're sure you want it there. We walk home slowly so the night won't end. Drag our shadows out around each bend. Your hand brushes mine and I don't pretend that I don't feel it, feel it, feel it again. We walk home slowly, taking our time. Every cracked step feels like a sign. If this is a start, don't draw the line. You say this might come out wrong. Eyes on your hands, not mine. There's a tremor in your breathing, like you're walking a thin line. You laugh too quick, then you swallow it back. I've never said this to anyone. The room still goes black. My coffee's gone cold in my fingers, but I don't dare move, don't speak. Every second stretches longer, every word tastes antique. You trace a scar on your knuckle, like a trail back through the years. I see the child in your shoulders, trying not to disappear. You tell me something you never said out loud. Lay it down between us, soft on the couch. I hold it carefully like glass in my hands. Afraid to breathe too hard, afraid it might crash. Trust feels heavier than love somehow. Love can float, it can fade, drift out. But this weight, this brave, unhidden cut, trust feels heavier, heavier than love. You say, sometimes I hate waking up, and the words scrape out half broken, like they've lived under your tongue, decades never spoken. You list the names you can't go back to, the nights no one ever knew, the phone calls you didn't answer, the one time you wanted to. I see a hallway with the lights off, your voice echoing in the door frame. Every promise that fell sideways, every quiet private shame. You say, I'm not sure why I'm telling you, and I feel my heartbeat climb, because I know this isn't casual, this is crossing some hard line. You tell me something you never said out loud. Lay it down between us, soft on the couch. I hold it carefully like glass in my hands. Afraid to breathe too hard, afraid it might crash. Trust feels heavier than love somehow. Love can burn, it can thrill, burn out. But this weight, this raw, unfinished cut, trust feels heavier, heavier than love. I think of all the I love yous that I've tossed out like spare change, all the kisses in parked cars, all the faces I forgot their names. How light it is to say forever, how easy just to feel the spark, compared to opening the basement of your chest, your private dark. You're staring at a thread on your sweater, like the truth might crawl back in, like you could tug it from the air, erase where it has been. I wanna cup your jaw, say thank you, but the words don't fit my tongue. So I sit here in the silence, let the quiet speak for us. Is this how life is shared? Not in the fireworks, but in the bare. Not in the moments that look good framed, in the things that never had a name. You tell me something you never said out loud. Lay it down between us, soft on the couch. I hold it carefully like glass in my hands. Afraid to breathe too hard, afraid it might crash. Trust feels heavier than love somehow. Love can shout, it can sing, run out, But this weight, this still unbandaged cut, trust feels heavier, heavier than love, heavier than love. There's a world where you kept this hidden, carried it alone to the grave, where we laughed about the weather, never talked about the waves. There's a life where we just kiss more, never touch the ache beneath, where we never risk the breaking, so we never got this deep. There's a version of you that stayed perfect, and a version of me that stayed blind, where we never swept the corners, never looked at what we'd find. But here you are, shaking slightly, letting all your shadows show. And here I am, hands wide open, say I don't wanna go. You say, do you think less of me? And there it is, the real knife, not the story but the question hanging over both our lives. I feel the you coming kicking off your shoes, keys land crooked in the tray. You say you would not believe the way the meeting today. Your bag half open on the floor, your jacket hanging off one chair. You talk in loops and folded jokes, I watch your hands cut through the air. Against the sink, tell a story, lose your place. You roll your eyes at something dumb, I'm memorizing your face. The chip blue mug between your palms, your thumbs still stained from notes and ink. You say I know I overthink, I say you don't, or less than you think. Kitchen in a couch, your socks don't match, you never care. You keep on scrolling for that meme to prove the office really is unfair. I nodded all the right beat drops, you swear you're almost at the end. You toss your phone onto my chest, I let it fall, you just pretend. I trace circles on your wrist while you talk about your day. Tiny planets under skin, spinning everything my way. You stop mid-sentence, start to smile like you heard something you missed. I look away like nothing's changed, still drawing circles on your wrist. You pace the hallway while you vent about the neighbor and his car, the way it always blocks the drive. You say you moved to someplace far, but then you stop to pet the plant you swore was dead 2 weeks ago. You say its leaves look almost fine and laugh at how you're proud it grows. The TV hums just buzzing light, you're framed in colors soft, unreal. You talk about your sister's text, the way she says just what she feels. You wish that you could answer fast, not draft and edit every line. say you're scared of saying wrong. I'm scared of saying you are mine. You sit cross-legged on the rug, a small volcano of your hair. You hit your sleeve above your hand, your pulse right there, a tiny flare. You point at headlines on the screen, then at the bruise along your knee. You tell me how the subway lurched. I think of all that you don't see. I trace circles on your wrist while you talk about your day. Tiny planets under skin, spinning everything my way. You stop mid-sentence, start to smile like you heard something you missed. I hold my breath like it's a joke, still drawing circles on your wrist. You're on a tangent about time. How is it March already, God? You say your calendar's a storm. You say your inbox feels like fog. You list the deadlines like a prayer, breadcrumbs back to where you've been. I'm tracking constellations there in every freckle, every vein. You say your mother called again, asked if you're sleeping, eating right. You say you lied, said yeah I am, so she won't worry. Every night you laugh and then your voice goes soft. You say, I hate that I'm like that. I draw an orbit by your thumb, wish I could change the way you ask. You say the train ran pretty late, you thought about just staying gone. You picture places you might live, some brighter city, cleaner dawn. You say you'd learn another tongue, get lost where no one knows your name. I write a map across your skin that keeps you here and feels the same. You're halfway through a sentence when your eyes catch where my fingers stay. Like you just noticed we've been here for every word you didn't say. I trace circles on your wrist while you talk about your day. Tiny planets under skin, spinning everything my way. You stop mid-sentence, start to smile like you heard something you missed. I shrug it off, pretend I'm bored, still drawing circles on your wrist. You talk about the girl at work who always cuts you when you speak. You imitate her clip reply, then hide your mouth against my cheek. You say you wish you had my calm. You whisper my name like a secret, a breath on the air. I hear it, I feel it, a delicate prayer. My heart skips a beat, a sweet tender fear. Whispers and echoes, they fill up the room. Whispers and echoes, chasing away gloom. Whispers and echoes, just me and just you. I answer too softly, a hush, afraid to make sound. The moment it shatters on hallowed ground. We hang in the air, no one else around. Whisper up the room. Whispers and echoes chasing away gloom. Whispers and echoes, just me and just you. We pull the blankets, drag them down like a tide. Phone buzzing somewhere, you say it can wait tonight. Your socks don't match, you're proud of that, of course. You kick them off, they land right by the door. You say this is dumb, then sink to the ground. Your hair makes a halo all fanned out around. I follow you down like a falling kite. The windows are painting, but we dim the light. We lie on the floor instead of the bed, shoulders touching, breathing synced, quiet red in my cheeks, laughing at nothing that we already forget. The ceiling looks different from down here. So do you? So do you? There's a crumb in the carpet, you notice it first. You say we should clean, but you don't. I don't move. The neighbor upstairs drops something again. We give them fake names, make up fake lives for them too. You trace all the cracks, call them secret maps. You say this one's our road to the place we relax. You ask if we leave, will this room miss us? I shrug, then I answer, it's already jealous. We lie on the floor instead of the bed, hearts uncovered, staring up, trading pieces of truth, laughing at the silence like it's something we said. The ceiling looks different from down here. So do you? So do you? Your voice gets smaller when you say you're afraid of birthdays and breakups and old family names. You ask, am I stupid for thinking too far? I flick at your wrist, say you're perfect, you are. We count every shadow like slow meteor showers. The fan makes a rhythm, soft seconds, slow hours. You tell me the story of when you were 5, how you thought the sky was just paint over light. The room could tilt, the world could spin, but this cheap rug keeps pulling us in. You say, don't move, this floor's our boat. I say, okay, and clear my throat. We lie on the floor instead of the bed, all our worries piled up in a shimmering heap, laughing till we almost shake the thoughts from our heads. The ceiling looks different from down here. So do you? So do you? There's lint on your shirt, you call it your pet. You ask me its name, I say underfed. You grin like the lantern at the end of a pier, guiding every shipwreck safely in here. The curtain is crooked, we stare till it's straight. You swear it just moved, I say it's too late. We're crying from laughter over something so small. I forget why I feared it all. From this angle, all the sharp things blur. From this angle, you're the only sure. In this corner, I can read your face like a book I borrow but refuse to replace. From this angle, I'm braver than most. From this angle, we already toast to a future we pretend we know, to the popcorn ceiling and the carpet below. You say, what if someday we move far away? Different walls, different echoes, different kind of day. Will we still do this as you nudge my knee? I say we'll rank every ceiling on a 1 to 3. We talk about cities we've never seen, balconies, traffic and borrowed routines. Still every wild plan ends up back here, this four-wall universe with you lying near. We lie on the floor instead of the bed, feet tangled making shapes only we ever see. Laughing like the future is a rumor we spread. The ceiling looks different from down here. So do you, so do you. Clock hands crawl like shy little bugs. We list every secret we've kept from ourselves. You say I still keep old birthday cards. I say I still talk to. We share a cigarette on the balcony, passing it back and forth. Slow orbit, your hair in your face, that half smile. Street lamps blur, but you stay in focus. Ash glows like a tiny warning. You tap it off on the chipped blue rail. Your shoulder finds mine by accident. Or maybe you aim for me, I can't tell. The smoke curls between us like a secret, drawn out shapes that spell our names. It twists, then disappears in the dark, like every joke we swear we'll remember. Your knee bumps my knee, you don't move. I pretend I don't notice, but I do. You look at the sky like it's answering you, like it's saying stay, just stay. Nothing needs to be said tonight. We're fluent in the quiet, you and I. Every breath you borrow, every breath I take, passing time like ash on a plate. Nothing needs to be fixed or fought, just your fingers brushing mine when you forgot words would only break the light. Nothing needs to be said tonight. Your phone lights up in your pocket. You let it ring, let it fade, let it die. A tiny ghost calling you back to a life that doesn't smell like this sky. You offer the filter, last drag left. I shake my head, watching your mouth instead. The way you close your eyes on the inhale, like you're taking in more than just air. If I speak, I might say too much. If I joke, I might fall apart. So I count the red tips of your fingers and the cracks in my careful heart. Nothing needs to be said tonight. We're fluent in the quiet, you and I. Every breath you borrow, every breath I take, passing time like ash on a plate. Nothing needs to be fixed or fought, just your fingers brushing mine when you forgot words would only bend this right. Nothing needs to be said tonight. Somewhere inside a kettle is screaming. We let it scream itself to sleep. Half-made tea on the kitchen counter, cold as the promises we never keep. Down on the street a door slams, echoes. Someone laughs too loud, too late. Up here we're hanging off the railing, suspended between leaving and stay. Your sweater smells like rain and coffee, like mornings we never got to have. Your laugh's a cracked glass, soft and jagged, caught between a choke and a gasp. You ask, are you cold? But don't wait, you just tug at my sleeve. Pull me near, it's a question you answer yourself, like everyone I'm too scared to hear. Nothing needs to be said tonight. We're fluent in the quiet, you and I. Every breath you borrow, every breath I take, passing time like ash on a plate. Nothing needs to be fixed or fought, just your fingers brushing mine when you forgot words would only bruise this light. Nothing needs to be said tonight. Maybe in another life we talk too much, draw timelines, draw maps, draw lines in the dust. Maybe we name this, tame this, frame this, hang it up straight over someone else's bed. But here in this half-lit second-hand air, we're just two small flames in a big blank sky, letting silence trace its slow translation, letting questions drift off the side. You look at me like you already know every answer I'm afraid to give. You look away like you're scared of it too, and that's the closest we get to the truth. The cigarette dies in your fingers, you crush it gentle, careful, slow, like if you're kind to the ending, it might hurt a little less to go. You swipe the ash from the railing, tiny gray stars on your skin. I wanna kiss every fingerprint clean, but I just put my hands in my sleeves again. Nothing needs to be said tonight. We're fluent in the quiet, you and I. Every breath you borrow, every breath I take, passing time like ash on a plate. Streetlights hum a lonely tune. The clock on the wall says almost 2. But I brew a pot, black as the night, just to keep you here, holding you tight. Your eyes, they sparkle, a knowing gleam. You see right through my little scheme. Coffee at midnight, a silly excuse. Coffee at midnight, no time to lose. Coffee at midnight, stay here with me. Coffee at midnight, eternally. Steam, it rises, a misty cloud. Your laughter soft, never too loud. I pour you a cup, sugar, no cream. Living inside this beautiful dream. A whispered word, the sweetest sound I ever heard. Coffee at midnight, a silly excuse. Coffee at midnight, no time to lose. Coffee at midnight, stay coffee at midnight, eternally. Share a cigarette on the balcony, passing it back and forth. Your hair tucked behind one ear, city hum pressed up against the doors. Ash glows, tiny red planet in your hand. You laugh through your nose at nothing, and I swear I almost don't understand. Your knees touch mine by accident, or maybe you meant it that way. Your sweater sleeve brushes my wrist, and my heartbeat forgets what to say. There's a song leaking out a window from a neighbor we'll never know. We're framed in a cheap glass doorway, like a scene we can't rewind or show. The smoke curls between us like a secret, drawing little shapes in the dark. Every breath we trade has a meaning. Every look lands close to the mark. Nothing needs to be said tonight. Silence is speaking just right. You lean back, I lean in, and the world falls off the side. Someone down below starts arguing. We hear pieces, not the whole. A car alarm tries to have opinions, then gives up and lets it go. You tap ash on the chipped rail paint, make a comet tail of gray. You say it feels almost like summer, though it rains. twinkles in the corner of your eye. Your breath fogs in the cool air, little ghosts that fade and climb. We're hanging by one slow moment on a very long thin line. The smoke curls between us like a secret, drawing little shapes in the dark. Every breath we trade has a meaning. Every look lands close to the mark. Nothing needs to be said tonight. Silence is speaking just right. You lean back, I lean in, and the world falls off the side. If I speak, will it crack the glass? Will the spell slip through the cracks? So I count the seconds on your lashes, trace patterns on my jeans. Let the night fill in the blanks between your heartbeat and mine. In between, you offer me the last slow drag. Your fingers brush then stay. I taste the cherry on your lip balm, and the words all melt away. The smoke curls between us like a secret, drawing little shapes in the dark. Every breath we trade has a meaning. Every lens close to the mark. Nothing needs to be said tonight. Silence is speaking just right. You lean back, I lean in, and the world falls off the side. Cinder drops last ember fading. You crush it gently with your shoe. Balcony cool beneath bare ankles, and every quiet thing feels new. We share a sky, a thin gray ribbon, threading what we dare not name. You take my hand, say it's getting late, but nothing inside feels the same. You sit beside me on the couch, not touching, but my shoulder knows you're there. TV humming at a low murmur, closed captions, I'm pretending that I care. Your knees so still, my hands too loud, picking at a loose thread on my sleeve. I could list every breath you take by heart now, but I keep mine tucked between my teeth. I almost say it, but I just breathe out. Watch the words fog up, then fade back down. All that I'm holding hangs in the air. I almost say it, but it dies right there. The room is quiet, almost kind. Headlights crawl across the ceiling in slow lines. Curtains sway like they're deciding if they'll let tonight in or stay blind. You laugh at something on the screen, I miss the joke. Too busy tracing your profile, whole life packed in a single second. If I speak, does everything go fragile? I almost say it, but I just breathe out. Watch the words fog up, then fade back down. All that I'm holding hangs in the air. I almost say it, but it dies right my confession lands on you. Would you catch it gentle in your hands, or let it slip right through? I almost say it, but I just breathe out. Turn my head and let the moment drown. All that I'm holding stays in the air. You look right at me like you need me there. I almost say it, but it dies right there. Morning comes too soon, pale and quiet. You kiss my forehead before leaving, your coat brushing the edge of the bed. I smell the cold on your sleeves, a hint of coffee and last night's rain. Your shadow crosses the hallway, then disappears around the frame. I stay still, pretending you're not gone yet, counting heartbeats in my rib cage. Like footsteps down the stair, I listen for the rattle of the keys, the soft curse when you drop them again. I wait for your laugh to float back, but it never reaches here. Morning comes too soon and takes you with it, leaves your body shape in the sheets beside me. Breath still warm where your name just was. I keep my eyes closed, hold the night a little longer. Morning comes too soon, and I'm a room you've just walked through. Curtains glow a faded gold, dustbins lazy in the air. Your mug leaves a wet ring on the table, half a sip you never finished there. Your chair still slightly crooked, pulled back like you just stood. Shoes lined up by the radiator, two small boats in shallow wood. The clock stutters on the dresser, tiny hammers in my head. I trace the dent in your pillow where your dreams bend the bed. All the small unspoken sentences hung between your sleeve and mine, or folded in your leaving, like notes we never signed. Morning comes too soon and takes you with it, leaves your body's shape in the sheets beside me. Breath still warm where your name just was. I keep my eyes closed, hold the night a little longer. Morning comes too soon, and I'm a room you've just walked through. Street sounds start in fragments, an engine clearing its throat. Somebody dragging plastic wheels over cracks in the road. Your train runs under my eyelids, maps drawn in blue and red. You're sitting by a fogged up window, head leaned against the glass instead. Do you think of this small bedroom as the towers slide away, does the ghost of my hand in yours reach across the gray? I picture you in that tired coat, collar turned against the wind. Your breath a small white secret that disappears, begins again. I should get up, wash the dishes, change the sheets. I should open all the curtains, let the day in from the street. But every time I move an inch, it feels like shifting proof that what we were last night is something I once knew. Morning comes too soon and takes you with it, leaves your body shape in the sheets beside me. Breath still warm where your name just was. I keep my eyes closed, hold the night a little longer. Morning comes too soon, and I'm a room you've just walked through. Your toothbrush leans against mine, two thin stripes of paint. Our jackets share a single hook, shoulder pressed to shoulder faint. Your note from last December, still tucked behind the frame. Ink has bled in one small corner where my thumb once traced your name. The plant you swore was dying throws one stubborn curling leaf. Our calendar's still open on a long forgotten week. Little ordinary ruins of the versions we have been, scatter like loose buttons on a floor I never sweep. You say it's only hours, I'll be home by dark. Oh, but hours spread like water between two drifting docks, and every tiny silence pulls another thread. I lie here with the questions you forgot beside the bed. Are we just these passing mornings stacked like pages turned too fast? Are we building something solid or just leaning on the past? If I asked you to stay longer, would it crack the fragile glass? Would you fold into my breathing or slip right through my hands? Morning comes too soon and takes you with it, leaves your body shape in the sheets beside me. Breath still warm where your name just The morning comes too soon, pale and quiet. You kiss my forehead, say you'll try to call. Your keys like distant bells down the hallway. I stay still, pretending you're not gone yet. The coffee's cooling on your side of the bed. The sleeve of your sweater hangs off the chair. Your shadow still lingers on the closet door. I trace its outline like you're right there. My phone lights up with nothing from you, just late night offers and weather reports. I turn it face down in the tangled sheets, listen for footsteps down in the court. The morning comes too soon, pale and quiet. You kiss my forehead, then you're a ghost in the room. I hold my breath like I can keep you inside it, lying to myself, you're not gone yet. You're not gone yet. The kettle whistles to an empty room. Steam curls upward like a fragile prayer. I pour 2 cups out of habit. Let one sit in your favorite chair. Outside the buses groan and shuffle. Neighbors slam doors, start their race. I count the tiles on the kitchen floor. Anything but face this space. Your jacket's waiting by the front door. Hook, sleeve half turned from the rush last night. I slip it on just to feel your weight. Carry your warmth through the thin daylight. The morning comes too soon, pale and quiet. You kiss my forehead, then you're a ghost in the room. I hold my breath like I can keep you inside it, lying to myself, you're not gone yet. You're not gone yet. I talk to the sink, to the ticking clock, to the crack in the ceiling where we once saw shapes. Every little echo repeats your name. Every small silence stretches aches. Did you feel me reaching as you locked the door? Did you hear me call inside my chest? Hey, if I said don't go, would it change this script? Or were we always walking toward this? The sun crawls higher over crooked blinds. Dust spins slow like a second chance. I change the sheets, fold your t-shirts, stack them neatly like a quiet defense. I water the plant you said would thrive if we both remembered to care to tend. One leaf is yellow, but it's still holding. Maybe that's us at the fraying end. I sit on the edge of the half-made bed, knees pulled close to my hollow chest. I close my eyes, replay your footsteps, pause the moment before you left. The morning comes too soon, pale and quiet. You kiss my forehead, then you're a ghost in the room. I hold my breath like I can't keep you inside it, lying to myself, you're not gone yet. You're not gone yet. The morning fades, it's from white to gold. Your side of the pillow still faintly warm. I stay very still in the soft unrest, pretending you're not gone yet. We pull in, engine size, dashboard low on your eyes. Key still hanging, hands still warm, breath making ghosts on the glass. Outside, people live their lives, groceries, phone calls, porch lights inside. Time folds in half like a letter in my pocket I never send. Your coat half off your shoulders, seatbelt twisted, you don't fix it. Radio humming out a last long note, then nothing. just the soft tick tick of the cooling hood, and two hearts pretending this is understood. We sit in the parked car long after arriving, your hand on the handle, but you don't move. The song ends, but we stay surviving in the echo of a line that felt too true. Leaving feels like a mistake, like waking from a dream I meant to take. We should go, but we don't. Your laugh breaks and never lands, hanging midair between our hands. You trace a circle on the fogged up glass, tiny planet that we live on, made to pass. Streetlight paints your tired face gold. You look young and you look old, like every year we skipped and spent, still sitting in this front seat. Rent unpaid, you ask what are we doing? I say just catching our breath, but the truth sits heavy in the cup holder between a receipt and a pack of gum. If we open the doors, real life rushes in. Schedules and dishes, passwords and pins. Right now it's just your knee on the dash and the secret that we almost crash into. I could tell you I'm fine, I could say it's getting late, but the clock on your wrist feels like something we invent, so we don't have to mention fate. We sit in the parked car long after arriving, your hand on the handle, but you don't move. The song ends, but we stay surviving in the echo of a line that felt too true. Leaving feels like a mistake, like waking from a dream I meant to take. We should go, but we don't. I remember the first time, same spot, different station. You sang every word too loud, windows down, no hesitation. Now your voice is quiet thunder, rolling somewhere I can't see. You chew the inside of your cheek, like tasting what you're scared to speak. Headlights sweep across us for a second, we're a photograph, two silhouettes in a blur of light. Then darkness rushes back to laugh. Your phone buzzes in the console, name on the screen, you flip face down. We both pretend we didn't see the way your shoulders turn to stone. You say you've got an early morning, I say I'm working late again, but neither of us reach for the door like the outside air will burn our skin. Our breath fogs up the windshield, a cloud we could ride in if we dared, but all I trace is a trembling line. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. We sit in the parked car long after arriving, your hand on the handle, but you don't move. The song ends, but we stay surviving in the echo of a line that felt too true. Leaving feels like a mistake, like waking from a dream I meant to take. We should go, but we don't. Maybe this is where we're honest in the stillness after noise, when the chorus has stopped shouting and we're left alone with choice. Maybe this is where we lose it, or where something finally breaks. Your eyes search mine for answers, mine just mirror back your ache. I wanna say don't go home yet. I wanna say stay here instead, but the words taste like confession, so I swallow them instead. Oh, you play with the zipper on your sleeve, like you're tuning in a different life, one where doors don't mean departure, one where leaving doesn't cut like a knife. The fabric smells like winter, like your perfume and old smoke. I feel the distance on your tongue in every half in its joke. Your lipstick prints on a paper cup. Slow lane, late night, one more block till the corner. Red light, black sky, slowed my walk, heavy pouring. While we was talking, rain fell on the awning. That night you told me goodbye in the jazz cafe. I heard it through the rain. Say it to me again. I dreamed of you again last night. You didn't say a word. Your eyes were calm, your hands were cold, like I was already gone. I didn't wake up crying, I didn't call your name. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, I learned to sit with pain. I loved you loud, I loved you like I should have always known. Now I walk through empty mornings, no shadow next to mine. I don't beg love to stay anymore. I let it pass like time. I loved you loud, I loved you wrong, I loved you all along. You closed the door so gently, like I should have always known. Your memory doesn't hurt me, it just tells me what I am. A woman who stopped waiting and learned how to stand. If I see you in another dream, I won't reach for your hand. Some loves are only lessons you don't take to the end. You brush my hair back like you're moving a curtain from a window, hardly even looking, already on to the next sentence. Your hand is gone before my mind can name it, but my skin keeps echoing the path your fingers traced. You're laughing at something small, I pretend I heard the whole joke. I'm busy cataloging the softness of your sleeve on my shoulder. A sip of coffee, your lipstick ghost in the rim. The server asks as if we're doing okay. I say yeah, instead of please don't end this. You brush my hair back, barely thinking, and it ruins the rest of my day. In the sweetest way, the tiny touch keeps replaying long after you've walked away. You're talking like nothing just happened. open, but my heart is stuck in that frame. You brush my hair back just a moment, and everything quietly changes. Later on the train home, glass full of strangers and their screens. I lean on the window, let the city smear into streaks. I find your hand again, sudden as a light in a hallway. Feel that careful little sweep, like you're tucking a secret behind my ear. Who are you in that second? Someone kind, someone careless. Do you do that with everyone? Or did I imagine the tenderness? I press my forehead to the glass, watch my breath fog and fade, trying to time it to how long your touch stayed. You brush my hair back, barely thinking, and it ruins the rest of my day. Yeah, in the softest way. The tiny touch keeps replaying long after you walked away. You're talking like nothing just happened, but my pulse is burning my name. You brush my hair back just a moment, and nothing feels quite the same. In my bedroom, lamp humming low, shirt on the chair where I left it. I scroll through our messages, pretending I'm looking for something. The mirror catches me, head tilted like you might still be there. I lift my own hand slowly, try to copy what you did, but my fingers are clumsy. They don't know your quiet confidence. I can't find the angle that made me forget where I was. I laugh once too loudly, the walls hand it back. Distorted, even alone, I blush at a memory made of air. You brush my hair back, barely thinking. I replay it alone in the dark. The tiny touch keeps expanding like a spark that learns it's a spark. A whole day built on a moment, a whole night circling the same part. You brush my hair back, just a gesture, and it rearranges my heart. What if I told you this is the scene my mind returns to? Not the stories, not the clever lines, just that absent-minded kindness. What if you laughed, said I don't even remember doing that? Would it shrink, would it shatter, or would it prove I was always the one who cared? There's a coat on the back of my chair, the one you said looked good on me. I trace the collar like I'm following your advice again. I think of your hand, learning the map of my forehead, thumb hovering, then retreating before it knew it had arrived. I live on scraps like this, coins of contact in my pocket, turning them over and over till the dates are rubbed to silver. Everyone else hears, take care. I hear, I wish I could stay. Everyone else sees a habit, I see a promise you didn't mean to make. You brush my hair back, barely thinking, but my body memorized it all. The weight, the warmth, the angle, the rise before the fall. You move on to the next subject, I move into a slower time. You brush my hair back, just a reflex, and I read it like a sign. I imagine other mornings you doing this to someone else?